Hello?
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to another evening with Delenn. We're just kind of winging it and just seeing how it goes, but we're back on the Dadcraft 73 Java server. And what we are up to this evening is we're going to try and get ourselves a water mill. So we're going to fake it till you make it kind of thing. Isn't that how it always goes? So first things first, gotta eat. And good evening, Benson and Fantastic Sherlock Fox. Hopefully things are going well for you guys. I have absolutely no idea what is in my inventory. Okay, so that's no good. That's not helpful. I'm gonna need a bed. And I'm assuming first things first. Let's see, map. Yeah, that's what I was up to. Okay, so we're gonna actually spend our time over on this side. And going to attempt to try and put a water mill in somewhere in here. And as I said, I'm just going to wing it. I may end up just rebuilding from scratch, but hey, we can work on it and we'll figure out how it goes. I'm having a really weird glitch with my OBS right now. Hit start and then realize that the chat showing is not mine.
Hello there.
It's Jesse B's, and I cannot actually get back out of it. So in order to do that, I'd actually have to quit the entire stream and start again, which at this point of the game is not worth it. So I just fired up a different chat. We'll just see if we can get everything to show properly. Let's see, north? Okay. Let's try and get back to part of the base I recognize. I'll just go with it.
Hello
Welcome
there.
back, Stormy. How are you? We're getting a few hellos because I managed to kick the bot. So that's a good start. And thank you very much for getting the shout-out underway. So I'm back. I'm starting out back at the base so that I can actually grab a box and put all of the other project stuff elsewhere. Get ourselves kind of reset. Hopefully figuring out some element of which ends up. I have no idea at the moment, but that's okay. That's what happens when you get yourself hyper-focused on one particular world and don't always put your brain into the other one. Alright, so we're going to use those. Might need that. Let's ditch the grass. You never have too many eggs, right? Dandelions are always junk. Hey, I have torches. I don't have torches in the other world, so this is good. What's this? No chickens. Oh no, not enough chickens. Okay, let's put the egg in there. We got a few more eggs put to fill that unit up because we might be close enough from time to time to trigger it. Did I actually finish that box? Wow. Wow. Okay. Won't need that many eggs, but at least it'll give us enough we can get this thing filled. There we go. I'll just dump the rest on this side. Okay, so we have extra boxes. What do I want? I'm gonna go with this. Probably gonna need some... lots of stairs, blocks, probably some slabs. You never know if you're gonna need those. Don't know about the buttons yet, we'll see about that. Probably some more stairs. We'll have a few back and forth trips as we figure out what we're using. I guess I can use a whole ton of spruce too. Let's just throw those in there. Why not? Why not? So yeah, as I said, I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing, so we'll just figure it out. We'll say it's good to have a plan. My plan has existed for about, what is it now, 10 after 5? So my plan's existed for about 15 minutes. Just one of those days. One of those days where you feel like, I'm gonna do this right now. But we've got netherite shovel. I'm going to need a bucket for water. For sure, for sure, for sure. Because we're going to need to try and play with the water look to see how it rolls over the top. And there's going to be, oh, I guess I'm going to need some terraforming materials. Buckets. And I'm going to scroll while we're at it, actually, as well. 1, 2, 3. What did I do? I had... Okay, I'm just squirreling because I thought of something that I've been meaning to try while I'm here. Let's see. Let's do that and get a couple more trapdoors. Oops. Okay, 2, 4. 1, 2, 6. 9 should do the trick. So I'm going to play with something here and just see if I don't need any more of these drip things, but I'm still kind of playing with trying to make them grow more because I can rather than needing them. Bit of a learning experience, and so this has failed absolutely and utterly miserably again. And so what I'm going to try and do here is go with trapdoors instead. Lay them out, see what that does, because I can walk over them fairly easily. Oops. There we go. Nope, not that one. Do-do. My reluctance to take out the half slabs below was simply related to being able to walk through this area relatively evenly. And that will have to do. So let's see if we can get these extra pieces out without too much trouble. And I believe those were water sources, but yep, they're water sources. Okay, that's going to be interesting. The ladder's going to hold it back on this one. And probably leave that middle one, actually. Let's see if I can do this without making too much mess. Alright, so close enough. We'll see how this works, if it works. I don't really care if those grow or not, but it's more the principle of the thing. Alright. Is it as dark as it looks? Yep, of course. I have no idea when the last time was that I slept, so I should probably try that. And then we can get ourselves rolling and try to get a mill underway. The Geek Out has changed. We have 2 films directed by Robert Rodriguez. To be honest with you, I can't think of one, so I have no idea what this person's style is like, but I'd be really quite curious to see what people come up with, those in the know. Come on, let me through here. Alright. So I've got a ton of stuff. Let's see, I've got some stone, got some good amount of wood, well, some wood, and what I'm actually probably going to do is a lighter spruce look building with some oak external accents. But the big key is going to be the water wheel, and I'm not sure how that's going to work. So we'll just hope and derp it out. The fact that I finally got around to making a tiny note in the corner you can see there with the current death counter, that's a bit of a nod to my mistake in Bedrock the other day, but I have a death counter. We're ahead of the game here. So if I am actually to kick the bucket in this one, it's just a matter of counting up, counting down, and that should change the number without too much problem. Alright. Excuse me for just 1 second. What I'm actually going to do is... there we go. is just change one of my settings on my Cheaty Chat overlay just so that I can actually see what's going on. Usernames, block names, there we go. We'll remove my own bot for a while so that I can actually see what's going on, and then hopefully that'll cover everything for now. Alright. It feels really weird because I have no idea whose chat I'm seeing right now. Jax. Oh, lovely. My chat is all over the place. Huh. Yeah, I'm seeing everybody's chat except my own. No idea how that worked out. I can get back as far as Jesse's where it died, but I can't get my own chat, so I have no idea. That's okay. We're gonna forget that's a problem. At least Jesse's won't be randomly scrolling up in the corner of my screen, whereas Jax's certainly was. Okay, I'm delaying, and that's not fair to anybody. Search buttons. I'll be honest, I'm nervous just because I don't do things creatively. Like, that bridge was a bad example, but I don't do things very well creatively. So I would like to get better at that. That's one of the things I would love to learn, but it's very nerve-wracking for me to try and figure things out. The other part of it is we're going to have to try and terraform some excuse for having water up here, because the nearest water is way down there. So to have that brook, that river supposedly feeding our mill up here is not likely, so I'm gonna have to figure out a stream, not a stream, sorry, a spring of some sort after the fact, but we'll get there. That is doable, I hope. Okay, first things first. Let's get that down. Now let's get a bed down and get a respawn point because Delenn. And then we need our ender chest for our toolbox, which I hope I brought everything. That would be a negative, as usual. Okay, well, that's fine. Oh, random stuffs. Okay, so we have lots of stone, apparently. And I have a stone cutter. Okay, we're good. Guess I might as well put that out. Yeah. And I have a crafting table. I know I have like 8 of them in the other side, but oh well, it is what it is. Okay, what else do we need? I'm always gonna need scaffolding just because Delenn, and let's see what else. Food, we should be good. I have this really weird feeling I'm missing something. If anybody remembers what it is, please do let me know. Just shout it right out. You can even do one of those like, hey, listen, kinds of things. But I don't think I have that sound clip, but you get the idea. Okay. Where do I want to start? Let's start with these. Yeah. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start twofold with the wheel section. And I'm going to do it twice intentionally. The reason for it is that I want to try and have a look where it's dry and then wet. So the dry section that might be hanging on the outside would be the oak coloring, and then we're going to put it up against the spruce as the wet look. So I need to design it in one before I can worry about the second tone. I need spruce planks, thank you, and oak planks, thank you. Don't need that much spruce. I mean, I could design it in spruce, that would be probably sensible. Sure, let's try that. Okay, don't want to fly right now. Let's put the spruce down here. And I need more stairs. Nope. Thank you. Yeah, I shouldn't need more than that, so let's just leave it. What do you have, sir? Lily of the Valley, coral. I don't have any coral yet. That's okay. Dandelion, birch, bucket of pufferfish. I have a feeling nobody needs that stuff. Oh, nobody needs that stuff, so, goodbye, sir. Okay. So we have a new geek out, which seemed to be a little more useful. We have, let's see, TV category, 6 named dogs on TV. 6 of them. The dogs we can do, for sure. Run! Oh, come on. Dylan is slow, but I mean, really. Okay. So we've got clearly... and the Paw Patrol dogs. Okay, yes. So that'd be 2. 2 shows, I guess. It's also the littlest hobo, and really, I think that's all they call him. We've got... who else? You know, it's funny, you watch a show, and then you think, oh, yeah, I know who or what that is, and then it's suddenly gone again. Anyway. So I need to dig a little bit of a trench. Put any shears, I guess. Did I grab... Oh, I didn't grab water. Okay. Is there a bucket in there? Yep, I'll steal that one. It's supposed to be the emergency bucket, but we'll fill it. Okay, so that one. And that should give me a bit of a trench to work with. So I can see how things look. The next question is, how big do I want the wheel? Super basic version could go like this. Let's take this one out. Clearly we need more water, but oh, that would explain a lot. Go. And then we need another one going this direction. And that's just not big enough. Ooh. I'm going to throw scaffolding in the middle there. As I said earlier, I'm just winging it, so we'll just see how that looks. I think you got the easy ones, Fantastic Sherlock Fox, and then left the hard ones for everybody else. Oh, piddle. Come on. Okay. So, mental note, Bedrock just needs you to do the jump, whereas Java requires the squat and jump. Evil. That's not fair. Well, anyways, whatever. I also just recalled that we've got a camera. I'm just going to put the camera back here. Take a look at this wheel as we go and see if it looks reasonable. That should be camera position 1. So then I'm going to try and repeat this going up the other side and close in on the top. And then we'll figure out what to do with the inside. Get 1. This one. 2. That. I went 3 out, okay. B. Up by 2. This one, and I get that one in there. Alright. Then I just have to close that off going the other way, so I need 2 more at the top. I mean, technically, you could say Goofy, because Goofy is a dog. One, 2, whoops, not that one. Dog with a blog. Huh. I've never heard of that one. I mean, there's Blue from Blue's Clues. Right? We need to know about the mail! I know. I'm not that good. Okay, here we go. Bottom row, 1, 2, then that. Top row, 1, 2. Okay, so I need to go up another one. And that's where I'm going across the middle. This. That one. This one. And that's where I go across the middle. Scooby-Doo, yep. Scooby-Doo and Scrappy, yep, for sure. The Reading Rainbow Dog. We'd have to ask LeVar Burton in that case. Oh, wrong one. That, oh. Shoot, now I'm trying to remember the dog's name from, Rocky and Bullwinkle, the bad guy dog. I can't remember what his name was. This'll do, but it's a bit squashed. Got an idea. Let me just finish up this top part first and then try the idea, because it may not work. Come on, can I actually put this one up? That one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, whoops, wrong one. Go. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Doesn't quite look right for me. I'm gonna try reversing. Oops. Yeah, reversing the 2 in the middle. And why I'm holding a bow, I don't know. That's not gonna work. Need it to go the other way. Hello, Mr. Cow. Please excuse me. I know you find this interesting, but please don't drink the water. You don't know what's been in it. Yeah. You don't know what's been in the water. Do not try and drink it. No. That was not what I needed. I need that. Okay, so let's put, since I have the camera on the front, I'm going to try and put the ladder, quote-unquote, on the back. Wishbone! Woohoo! The Reading Rainbow Dog. Now that I think about it, you're probably dead right. I just never thought about him that way. Where's my dirt? Nope, nope. Those are all main character dogs, right? Warning, Mr. Fox. I totally will accept that one because I, as a streamer, am Canadian, but that is a very Canadian show, so the Americans wouldn't have any clue who that is, most likely. Oops. That's dead water. What I'm trying to do is get this one to go upside down, or like backwards. And I'm just not so good at that part of it. Glenn, really? There. That's what you want. Oh, Stan was the dog. Okay. Yeah, didn't get to see that one, which is too bad. Sounds like I missed out. Okay. Let's go here one more. I take off this one and that one. That's actually not that bad. I think I like that with the reversed corners. And strangely enough, the scaffolding almost works. Which means then if I put a fence design instead of the scaffolding, pretty much doing the same thing, the central hub, that actually might work. Sprocket! Sprocket from Fraggle Rock. The Sprocket was awesome. So now I know what I'm doing with those two, so I have to change the other side as well. Sprocket had so much personality, given the fact that he didn't exist. Which I thought was kind of amazing. Yeah, that they gave him that much personality, I guess. Doganality? Is that a thing? I don't know. It's not a personality, but yet it's not flat. Is it doganality? I don't know. Whoops. I'm looking at the top versus the bottom, and I think I like it with the extra, like where it sticks out a bit more. But I like the thinner look as well. If I was to make the wheel twice as wide, then I could use stairs on the inside going the opposite direction like this as well to give myself a little bit of a weird arch. Character traits. Yes. Thank you. Character traits. If we had cats, I mean, I had a couple of ideas, but not too much on dogs. It was surprising because I'm quite a dog person usually. Okay, so this is the wheel section. And I don't think I should really go any larger because we're looking at the size of the building beside it, and we really don't need a mill that's larger than the monastery. It just does not make logical sense. Truth be told, this should probably even be smaller, but I don't like the way this side would look when you do... Here, I'll just do it. So when you're doing stairs... inverted, right? And then you've got one that's going up the other way. I just don't really like the way that blade style really looks. It makes a very pointed kind of look. Just a personal taste thing. I mean, another option going the other way. Yeah, there really isn't much I could do with that, actually. Let's see. Oops, that's not what I want. Yeah, it is actually. Go this way. I think if I took out the central block and just squashed it together, I think the whole wheel would look oddly oblong, and then I'd end up trying to compensate for that and not being happy with the results. Ooh, I accidentally jump scared myself with that song just a little bit. Just the way the start of the song came out sounded to me a little bit like a creeper shuffling up behind me. Or a spider. No, like you. Whoa. Too much bedrock. There we go. Burn! My bow in bedrock doesn't have flame on it yet. I'm so looking forward to getting that. Okay. So being as I like that outside set, I'm going to need to reverse these two. Let's temporarily put in a couple blocks there. Oops. Yeah, I was aware that was going to happen. There. This one's got to go the other way. I don't know why I've got that one stuck in my head. We will make the water more substantial, it's just that I need to get a wheel that would feel like I wanted the wheel to feel. Oh! Hey! Nobody invited the Waterworks Committee. This would be a really bad place for you to be. I think I had better swap out just in case. Alright. I need the fencing now. You have to turn these two around first. That one, and then this one. There we go. Let's try it with the fencing and see what it looks like. It's kind of funny how they just simply stand there and stare at you. It's like they dare you to make the first move. Okay, I have dropped one somewhere. This whole entity thing is bugging me. I was mentioning this on Stormy Stream the other day about how Zeros has this entity thing, where scaffolding is just there's somewhere in there there's a scaffolding. Whatever. It's on the wheel. Oh, right. Blonde. Thank you, Stormy. I was talking about just the other day about I like that normally because when I'm in survival, sometimes I'm short on supplies. But it gets a little bit ridiculous when I start to get addicted to looking for things all the time. Now, contrary to what I said outside, I think the center hub needs to be a little bigger. We're going to play with Glenn. We're going to play with the fencing a bit and see what we can do in terms of a lattice pattern. How big do I want the center? I'll pull that out in a second. Yep, that one's too big. Pull this out. And I'm going to repeat the same thing I did on the outside, just minus these corners. And we'll see how that looks. Blue. The center's going to be a lot more square. Yes, you're taking up new positions. I see you. I still have no interest in you, by the way, in case you hadn't figured that out, sir. Oh, actually, let's take out this one. And that one. What? They say. You think? How did I? This one? Can I? Nope. Fine. I don't like having my back to you fools, but I don't have much choice at the moment. I don't know if you guys can hear them. They're being very noisy and having a lot of discussion. Hopefully it's architectural award discussion. Nope, apparently not. Not going to be, not at that rate. Har 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 to you too. Okay. This way and that way. Ah! Ugh. Frankly, that is ugly. It's way too heavy. Okay, well. I really don't like the look of that. So... let's try the only size down I can think of at the moment. Where is... there we go. I am aware things will not reach, but it is what it is. Okay. Now, how do I get this going? Oh, not that one. This will do. Oh, for the love of Pete. Ow! Hey! Nobody asked you. Need the space. Okay, no, we're on the wrong side of the guy. Come on. Gotta go this way. Dude. Don't have knockback, please. Shoot through him. Yes, right through him. That would be helpful. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Fiddle. I don't relish being dead. No, 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 no. Run and jump, run and jump. Nope. Gotta get the other guy. Other side. Ow! I wish I had rearview mirror while I was running. Nope. You're still in the back. I don't want you in the back. Let's go right through the middle. Can you please kill him? He's annoying. Okay, fine. Oh. Come on. Perfect. Thank you. Take one. Take two. Alright. Well, oh, look at this. There's like one in my nose. I love it. This is horrible, but it's funny. So yes, there we are. I'm sorry. I just gotta get a picture of that. Okay. By the way, I do have armor on, just in case you're curious. And I got a pillager's head out of it. Okay, I can handle that. Might be a little macabre for me to stick the pillager's head on the wheel when we're done, though. Just a little bit. Okay, so I need... Can I please go this way without falling off? Nope, apparently not. Java! I'm too high now. What I'm looking for, trying to do, where is the dirt? That'd be easier with the dirt. Yeah, that would have been smarter. Okay, dirt. This is going to be kind of rectangle. I'm not a huge fan, but actually, let's sleep. You can see I'm sticking out. I'm not even going to go into how inappropriate some of those look. But yeah, okay. So what I wanted to do is square this off, and then I forgot, yes, we do not have vertical slabs. That would be, you know, helpful, sensible, etc. But I might be able to fake it. Do I have sticks? No, I don't have sticks. Okay, I need... No, I need 2 more sticks, thank you. So let's try going up here. This way. Can I get them to open the correct direction? No. Okay, fine. I'll go this way then. Actually, I think the other way might work better. Yeah, that'll work better. Going the opposite way. I did have it right the first time. Okay, let's take that out. And that. Not sure what I think of that. Stairs, invert. And then that. Let's get me out of the picture just a little bit.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Apparently not. So that's not going to look solid enough. I thought it was going to, but it does not. I might have to try fencing, but it doesn't have the double width. That's part of the problem. Okay, let's go down. Spruce fencing needs more sticks. Hey James, how are you doing? Hello! So I'm attempting, sort of, to wing it on a water wheel, but this center bit is proving a little bit problematic because I don't have any sort of vertical that I can use in here with the offset of stairs. It's going to look funny and floaty as it is, which is kind of a pain. Part of it is I made it an odd number. And if I make it an even number, then I can put the stairs back to back. It's a weird sort of like a plus shape effect, but that's not what I want. Well, let's try this instead. To see how weird the fence looks. That, and then I'm going to take the oak out of the middle and not use a fence post, but try the gate there. Yeah, circles and I don't normally get along. Large ones on the ground, I have cheaty, let's say cheaty. I have little like helper layouts that I can use to figure out large circles on the ground. The outside wasn't too bad. I'm okay with that. The inside is just proving to be ugly, and then some. The problem is, as I said, I made it an odd number. So my next question becomes a what-if game. Not a what-if game per se, but a what-if test. Oops, did I have... Nope. So if I make it an even number instead... No, I said spruce stairs, thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure, why not? So if I go an even number, I have two options here. I can either go narrower, and make everything smaller. So rather than being 3 across the bottom, we make it 2 across the bottom. But for those of you in chat, just a generic question. Do you prefer to build on the evens or the odds? When it comes to doorways, I prefer odds, doorways and windows. But when it comes to things like this, sometimes I prefer the evens because they match up nicely. Because I'm really not liking that center section. This bit's terrible anyways. I mean, we know that. Oh, and and James just missed my waterworks inspectors, and they didn't like me all that much. I don't think they like the build either. So part of me is also wondering if this is too big. So if I went even and tore out one section, here's the other problem. If I bring both sides in by 1, then we're still odd, right? We end up with 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Rather than 7. And that's still not going to help me much. So I have it... I do it this way. Oops, just take that out. This one. Yeah, I could, but then I end up squashed in one side. Okay, so if I bring one side in and the top comes down, that's great, but then we still end up with weird odd numbers in... We end up with an oval, so I have to be careful. Here's the dirt. Inverted stairs. We're on 2, 4, 6 so far instead of 7. Oops, can't do that. I need to get up there. Go. It's just a water wheel, just a generic one. Well, it's going to be it's going to be running a mill. So the vertical is actually technically the easy part. The horizontal pair is going to be the challenge. Those are going to be made out of stone. Yeah, it's going to be for a mill. So the mill, it's going to be the mill that supposedly supplies the flour grains to the town, and then a portion of that grain gets paid off to, or grain or flour gets paid off to the abbey. So that the abbey technically runs the mill. So I can shrink it down that way to become significantly smaller, in which case I don't need a central section at all. But then we've got 2, 3, 4 in the center. Oops, sorry.
2, 4, 6, 8.
Apologies, I just had to
Everybody
hydrate.
hydrate.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. And one of the other things actually I can do if I go odd for the center hub, maybe something along these lines, but go 1 rather than 3 across the center. If I'm to go odd, oops, not that one. Just deal with the fact that I've got a weird little blip at the bottom. No, actually I'm not. You know me well enough, James, that that was a very, very good question because I tend to always use a reference picture. But if I go odd like this, and I can go fence in the center, maybe. Then invert it so that this bit goes the opposite way. Oops, come on. That. Oh, that's not quite working. I have to turn these the other way. And this one's got to go completely upside down. That's actually not necessarily horrible. So the thought I'm thinking of is maybe taking this sort of shape here and slamming that into the center instead of this piece. Make the outside part 5 wide on the flat pieces so you have a bigger inside area to work with. So in other words, rather than making it 3 with a stair and a single one, go more in here. I'm just a little worried about it being too big. But I will say this is awful and has to go. Can you believe that? That was just my marker. Okay, so if that fence was this bit, then I would experiment by going this way. Which way did I do that? To think about which way I want the flap to be. That way? Oop. This way? I think. Yeah, and then invert all of that. Oops, gotta go up higher. This way and invert that away. That's actually not necessarily bad, and then if I wanted to use fencing spokes to come out from there. Oops, that was supposed to be camera 1. Whoops! It's inside me. Okay. Take F3 out of here. Opening camera 1. Okay, let's pull out the scaffolding. At least the scaffolding ends up in a relatively reliable spot. And actually, it's not too bad with a gate in there, either. I think the fence worked better, though. I'm going to offset the color again, this way. What we got? 1, 2. Guess I kind of have to go across everything. Yeah. We'll just fence everything for now. Sure, why not? Why not? It doesn't have to be fancy, right? Wheel has a job. It doesn't... It's not like it's going for style points. Oops. Well, that wouldn't help. The inspectors would surely be unhappy with that one. Put it in the right spot. That might help. There. Fancy's overrated. Yeah. Then at least it looks structurally more sound. Alright, so that would be part 1. Now I get to do 2 more of those, I think. I'm trying to decide, do I want it two blocks wide or 3 blocks wide? Well, one thing I can try, actually, just to see what happens. Now that the inspectors are gone. Let's put milk up there, take our water, and just see what happens if I go up top. Now it's going to make one massive, huge mess, but just idly curious to see which direction or what happens if I make it flow. So opportunity. Okay, so if I throw it down this, I do that. I don't want to waterlog it, therefore this one that way. Please don't push me off. Of course, you go sideways. Path of least resistance and all that. I did that, and then take out the bottom one. Okay, make second camera. We'll certainly have to find a way to get our spring up here. Which is not necessarily a problem. If I build the spring on this side, where it's already high, and I know it's off center from the wheel, but I can, fake an aqueduct or a viaduct. Aqueduct, that's the word I'm looking for. People say a viaduct, but that's not the same one. Okay, that, and if I needed to go any higher, I can probably fake out a bit of an Archimedes screw. It's annoying, but it's doable. Trapdoors on the side. Possibly? Yeah, this wouldn't be the only one. I would make it probably three blocks wide, then potentially trapdoor up some of this stuff to keep it. But let's see what it does. If I wanted a waterfall, that's kind of a pretty one. But I think I do like putting this shape in the center. I think that worked. Like I said, go big or go home, and I decided not to go home. So, yeah. Okay, apparently it's not a thunderstorm. Alright. I need trapdoors. The shame, like, I'd like to have the openness of the oak, but I don't think I really want the color. That's the, you know, could be worse. I mean, it could be dark oak, but really dark. I could do that. Then I'd have like chocolate squares all over the place. That's not ideal. Let's do a couple in each color and see what we think. Oops. Trapdoors. Brain, fart. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then... Sorry. I'm gonna stop there because I know where I'm going with this one. And I don't need those because I have a box, right? Right. Okay. I've got the 2 trapdoor styles to try. What I'm going to do is actually I'm going to trapdoor up each side, I think, and just see A, how it behaves, and B, how it looks. On these stairs, that'll be interesting. Let's start with... No, not that. Uh-huh. Sure. Not quite what I expected, but that's okay. These 6... We didn't do so great on the dogs, did we? 6 competition elimination reality shows. Oh, okay. So we're talking something like, maybe like Hell's Kitchen, I guess? That might work. Oh boy. Definitely have to move the water. That's a problem. Just for the purposes of getting things actually on there. Not so much. Okay, but if I don't like that, if I move everything up by 1, turn it all into 5, yeah, I lose the steps, exactly. I'm actually wondering if I go outside, around the outside of everything, yes. No, that sounds awful, but... Let's see. Oh, whoops. Can't put trapdoors there if I don't have trapdoors in my hand. Okay. No, not that. Now the idea... I'm just going to do the other side as well. The idea I'm thinking is if I take out these blocks, then I might be able to channel some of the water via some of the trapdoors. Some. Because I don't actually expect that it's going to really work. But, you know, it's one of those that I won't know if I don't try, right? Those of you with much more building experience probably would be able to tell me whether or not it works. Physically as opposed to aesthetically. Oops, this one. No, not there. Well, one way of getting down. And I thought I just heard my smoke detector, so I'm a little bit concerned. Okay. Sleep that away. Oh! Okay, so I got a little bold, and that was less than optimal. That's alright, let's just finish up this side. I can do that one with these. Not sure I'm gonna like the look. Give her a shot. Why not? I recognize also that I've done it with oak trapdoors, and I've made some spruce ones, but if the oak looks good, then we'll go with it. If it doesn't, or we like the overall concept the way it's working out, then I will, oh, haha, in a sec. Temporary. There we go. If I like the overall concept, then I can do it with spruce instead. I do know better. Really, I do. All right. These be some weird gaps that you can actually like see through, but from a distance, that's not horrible. And if I'm doing it if I do it 3 rows wide rather than just one of the things that I think I can do with this is on the center ones, I can use a full block rather than the stairs, just for channeling purposes, and then we won't see the holes right through. What do you guys think? We lose the, like, we don't necessarily lose the steps quite the same way. Clearly, obviously, I have to channel underneath better. But that's actually not necessarily a bad thing, the way it's looking now. But I would certainly say the spruce trapdoors probably wouldn't work so well, just because of their solid nature. And I'm finding the oak is having the same problem I've got with bamboo. Bamboo, in comparison, you can see in the back, but the bamboo would be lighter, like the fences. But the bamboo trapdoors are darker and almost a weird green color. That's not that bad. How I wish we had dirt slabs in vanilla. That would be nice. In all reality, I'll probably make that part out of stone bricks, I think. Actually, I mean, considering I just sort of winged it, that's actually not horrible for a change. So we've got to figure out how to get the water up and over, and the source block should probably be in the center. I mean, that's just a given. So whatever would happen with the thing would come over, across, and then down. But part of me wonders if I should build this whole thing down by 1 block, so it's deeper in the water. And that would also make the viaduct thing slightly easier. Because I don't think I'm going to need a shaft quite this high on the inside of the mill. Oddly, I do almost want the, what do you call it? The even darker look of the dark oak. Just to keep the sort of that wet theme going. One of the thoughts I had is that I wanted it to make it look a little bit like an upgrade from a horse run mill. So if I... Oops, I'm going back. I'm acting like I'm in creative, it's not going to work. Okay. So if I was to run onto the backside, where we're going to have the mill on the inside, looking at where the shaft would come out and straight into the mill, even if I had a way of like make it turn around and come straight down, this height is still, I think... Actually, it's not too bad. I was going to say it might possibly be a bit high because of horses. But it would actually come out across the center and then down, and at the second block from the ground is where you'd actually have the up and attached, like have a horse have something come across to attach to them. So that actually isn't that bad, but I certainly need to find a way to sort of terraform this a little bit nicer on the outflow. Obviously not just simply collecting it, because it's got to go elsewhere. I have other reasons and other places for it to be. So the water will actually get meandered way over yonder. How are we doing for scale? That's not bad. A bit bigger than I wanted, but mill is something... Mill and mill ponds are something that is relevant to the story. Alright. Still wondering about whether or not I want to go darker still. Funny because the oak feels really blonde. Like really, really light. But I don't think I want to go dark oak fences. I think that would look really awful. I'm gonna try... Oh! The Queen Owl has joined the game. Hopefully you're having some fun and doing something really useful. And I had not realized that there were pirates afoot. Good to know. Good to know, good to know. Things happen within seconds. I fired up the game, it says 0 people online. I'm like, okay, probably gonna be stuck here on my own. You know, no concerns there. I like having people in the background, but I also have no problem being on my own. And then, turns out we actually have Poodle and Stormy now, which is awesome. Okay, where was I going with this? I wanted to know... There's spruce trapdoors. Yeah, I've got some dark oak ones. Let's just make up a few. Let's see how it looks. I really wish Mojang would let you stack doors on top of trapdoors, or doors on top of other doors. I think that would be really cool. Then you could make very giant doors. But, yeah. Mojang did not. Did not agree with me. Pardon me. Oops. Oh, we're gonna have 19. Sure, why not? Weird number hanging out because I can. Okay, that can go there. They stack. Yay! Pillager head. You can go away over in the head box. Geek Out has switched to name 2 songs about space. I didn't have a pillager head. Interesting. I thought I did. Yep, there's Space Oddity, and... Shoot, what's that one called? The one that Monty Python uses at the end of Meaning of Life. Talks about going around 1,000,000 miles. I can't think. Anyway. Let's get back over here and see how the dark trapdoors would turn out. It will really emphasize the holes that we've got through here. It's not a problem on the bottom, but it's a bit weird on the top. Oh! Oh, duh. Okay, first off, did I only bring one bucket? Yes, I only brought one bucket. That was not very smart. FMRP. Back over here. And actually get enough water to do stuff with. No. Put one away. 2 spares. One, 2, 3. There we go. I'm being lazy, so I might as well sleep while I'm here. There was one song on an album ostensibly by David Suzuki, although honestly, I just don't recall them ever mentioning on the album who did the songs. But it was one that my parents had it on an environmental album as a kid, talking about the song. Sorry, was talking about the different planets, how you remember what they were called, and we actually had a silly song for that. Actually, I'm gonna put this over here because I don't really need it for long. But the lyrics talked about Mary vacuumed every monster. Just stand up now, please. And it actually was literally called Mary vacuumed every monster. This one belongs in here. The emergency box can go away. I don't like having it out. I have this weird feeling I'm going to leave it behind somewhere. Hello again, Benson. Welcome back. I'm still puttering around trying to figure out how to do the water wheel, or a water wheel. And it has just occurred to me that I can... Oh, no, I cannot waterlog that because it goes sideways. Interesting. I honestly thought that the water would not go sideways. Well, okay, I guess we're just going to leave that hole. See. Let's cheat. Cheat, you're not going to see this one. Ugh. I don't like doing that. That doesn't look good either. Well, even if they do, I don't know if you can put buttons on the side of the stairs. Like, that's another question I have. Nope. No can do. Can do it to the block below, but not to the stairs. However, what was I doing? What was I doing? Up here. Said I wanted to make it 3 blocks wide, right? Come on. Down. No. Stop moving. The thing about you can never decide. When you go up and down ladders, you can make yourself stop moving. Apparently not so much in this one. Okay, let's go. Nope, not off the side of these. I know the button's useless, so that's fine. Brain no worky. Okay, this. Not so much. Dylan, use your bean. I want that open. Shift this, close that. That's kind of, sort of, pretending to be hidden. Do. Oh. They're just being lazy, really. There we go. 1, 2. All right. Stairs. Up. Fine. This is why I hate scaffolding. Normally I like scaffolding, but when you can't, when I've never mastered the art of being able to crouch off the side of it, some people can, and I never have. In theory, I'm experimenting. Making a royal mess on that side, but not on this side. That's not what I want to put it up against anyways. It reaches right through. Okay. Not ideal. Shenanigans, I call. Shenanigans. Hacks. You still you still see a hole. Oh well. Very, very hacks. Yeah. So in theory then, if I didn't have this one... Oh, whoops, I can't do that from there. If I didn't have that one... Well, we have no hole, I guess. Okay, let's leave this camera there. You can sort of see me in behind. Peekaboo! Alright. So then, if I was to pull out this one, it goes everywhere. Less than optimal. Oh, whoops. How to make a mess without even trying. Step 1. Be inside Dylan's head. Okay. Whoa, whoops. That was not ideal. No wonder you guys can't see the geek out. I'm in Java. Java Geek Out is in a really dumb spot. Okay, alerts, Geek Out, games. No wonder. Okay. Live. Kill a question of the day, because that's just too much mess. That one. Now, if I was to put up this one, it's got to go lower. We need a new one anyways. I don't like that geek out, sorry. No politics. Geek out seems to be the thing these days. I'm going to swap these two real quick. Oh. Anyway, sorry for the delays, everybody. I mean, that's just rude. There. You can sort of see Geek Out better. And then question of the day, because actually almost in a not bad spot I could leave there. Just because I can, I guess, just because they get wordy. Sure, why not? Okay, so we'll just leave that conversation bits and bobs there, and I'm not dead yet, which is a good start. I'm not dead yet! Monty Python for the blues. Alright. Oh, fully armored. You've gotta be kidding me. First they send the inspectors, then they send the guys in hazmat suits. Come on. You can't tag a thing. Ooh, head. I'll take that. Time to get ahead. It's just a water wheel. You don't need a hazmat suit. Particularly not one that looks like your dog's been all over it. There we go. Alright. That's a little better. Our Geek Out is Literature 666 Historical Fiction Titles. Okay, since I was a little bit overly concerned about that hole, I fixed the hole, but the rest of now looks janky. So, yeah. Not so much. Let's get rid of this water. Because we don't need it, it's in the way. And I need to put back one of the trapdoors I took off earlier. Can't seem to think. There we go. Oh, that's not where I wanted to put that. Water here. Yeah. Water flow in Minecraft. Always a joy. Uh-oh. I'm a little nervous when I hear Sarum. Fictional titles. Oh, historical. Okay. I see. How did I blow it that badly? Aside from the fact that I somehow have an extra cube of water right in front of my face, I think we're back to where we were. Still have a mess, but... There we go. A lot less mess, but still a mess nonetheless. Better than less Nessman, though. Sorry. Bad joke. Nobody ever hired me to be good at jokes or less Messman. Okay. If I make it 3 wide, that looks more reasonable, for one thing. But the other thing is that it just works. Alright, so let's take this out, start with a repeat of what we've already got. Heck, oh, right. But first things first, I just realized I should take this water out, otherwise it's going to be creating its weird little spread sources all the way along while I try and build. It's also why I bring extra scaffolding. There we go. Okay. One and that one. All of the trapdoors on this side will need to get swapped out and moved. Oops, too deep. Alright, watching the clock, we have about just over 15 minutes. Trying to beat Sherlock Fox to letting me know. And that one. I still don't know if I like the oak best. I certainly at least have to take off the trapdoors. One way or the other. They're in a bad spot. really should have just brought dirt and called it a day. Okay. Fence. It was oak fence, wasn't it? With contrast? Can't believe I ran myself out of oak fence. Interesting. Okay. Nap time. Nope, too soon. No, I want oak fence. Thank you. Perfect. Now it's time to sleep. All right, so 1:45. Can we get this done? Probably. I feel like a giant mouse or hamster. Hamster wheel. Harvey, Harvey the wonder hamster. He doesn't bite, he doesn't squeal, he just runs around on his hamster wheel. Okay, there we go. Probably didn't need the central one, but... Alright. And then I have to get up. Not that. I actually need more stairs. Didn't think I would. What do you figure? Doesn't ought to do it? Yeah, plenty. Tick, 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 tick. There's not much to that song, actually. By here. There we go. Feels like there's a lot of a tick, 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 tick timer going on there. Shoot. Almost. All right. And then it's oak, right? Yes. Oak fencing. Fences. 25. I don't think that's enough, but I'll give it a shot. Stop raining on my parade. Oops. To box myself in here. I guess that's the same. Feels like we're missing something. I know I need more than 4, but this feels like we're missing something. Guess not. Need 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 ought to do it. One more batch. 12? Well, sure. Missed one anyways. That was a good one. I missed a count. Okay, hamster wheel is done. That part of it. Now I need to figure out, do I want the oak or do I want spruce? The oak lets it be see-through, but I don't think it has the strength look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's go up to the top. Fit up, please. Thank you. You went the wrong way. Yep, it is 5 minutes. Well, 10 minutes-ish. Okay, so let's just build this all the way down. 3, 4. No! Yes, we can. So this one. One more. Okay, so I recognize we still have the dirt in there. Ugh. You really lose the stairs effect when I put the trapdoors on there. Not sure I'm liking any of that. Well, we'll just call it a day. Go like this. This is where we're going to quickly go into the BRB and head up a Lego moment, so I will be right with you.
Watching time ticking back at me. We've got lost in this galaxy, on a cloud where our hearts are free. Stuck in this odyssey, watching time ticking back at me. We've got lost in this galaxy, on a cloud where our hearts are free. Stuck in this odyssey, watching time ticking back at me. We've got lost in this galaxy, on a cloud where our hearts are free. Wasting my time with you, but I like it too. I'm wasting away, it's true, but I like wasting time with you. Wasting my time with you, but I like it too. I'm wasting away, it's true, but I like wasting time with you.
All right, we're back live. Oops, should have been Lego. There we go. Lego instructions, not the other one. All right, now, Geek Out, of course, is in the wrong spot for this one. That's just the way life goes. There we go. So we are back on, minimize that, there we go. So it looks like we are on part, this is 1, 2, 3, 4 of, it's a bag 2 piece. We're on, if we're looking at page numbers in the bottom left corner of the PDF, it is, we're looking at page 47. So we can see where our little guy is not quite on the second half of the page. You can see him right at the bottom of your screen. So we're now making what looks like an armchair. We have some weird piece of furniture thing we've built. I don't really know what it's for, but it's yeah, I don't know what it's for. Okay, so we're building an armchair. So let's set this aside. And first things first, we need a couple little black pieces. 1 and 2. Oops, and we need a timer because we have 5 minutes left. There we go. Don't know why the timer didn't show, but that's okay. We'll stack those two together. And then we need some curved bits. There we are. That's step 2. Close that off with another 2x1. That's the back of the armchair. With some plate for the seat. 1 and 2. Alright, then put that down and we're going to set, it's kind of hard to for you guys to see because the light keeps changing on you. Yeah, it doesn't like my hands, that's what the problem is. Okay. I'm not going to fuss with it today. Apologies for things going in and out, but we're so close to the end of the stream that it's not worth me fighting at the moment. But it's one thing I forgot is that the new Elgato key light would throw everything for a loop, and so the auto light is causing itself all kinds of headache. Let's see. Do config. Camera control. Stop auto exposing yourself. That just sounds wrong. There we go. Apply. And it looks like our instructions that go on an AWOL. There we go. All right. 1 and 2. And we have all kinds of glare, but that's okay. So we've got ourselves a little seat piece that we're working on, and it just needs a couple of little armrests on it. So we're doing this thing twice. We've got black on black doesn't help, I know. But the other one I have is Blizzard logoed, so that's not going to help anybody either. So basically what we're doing is we're building little armrests. Oops. 1. Come on, snap straight. And 2. They're not straight, that's why they're not wanting to go on nicely. Close enough. There we go. And that just snaps onto the little chair. There's one arm. And we repeat again. Oh. Roll away on me. Where up helps. There we go. Let's get the second one on. Alright, so we have ourselves a little tiny armchair. Go. You didn't see that. There, that's better. I should set it down before I break it. Alright, so the next piece they want us to start with, it looks like a little piece of shelving. So we've got into the brown zone. Brown tray. There's 1. I'm going to need 2 of the little squares with the dots on them, and these are a little easier to see on the screen. And then 2 curves. So start. First off, we take the curve pointed downwards and we snap it on this one. It's flat on top. Times 2. Those of you counting, we have about 1 minute and 10 seconds left. So, I don't know who's counting besides me. Alright, so that looks like what we've got on screen. And then the next piece is another one of those spots with the 2 bumps on top. Like that. And then we've got, thanks Benson, that helps. Then we've got a couple of custom bits, which I'm going to take the time to go through. We're going to need, let's see, a clear plastic bump, and one of the little things it goes into, I think. Oh, the black one, okay. Then the black with a circle. It's got a hole in it. Kind of hard to explain. And then, this one's kind of neat. I'm going to show you this one up close if the camera will cooperate. We have a printed little tiny, come on camera, maybe, stay. There we go. So you guys can see that it's a teeny tiny Slytherin locket. It's really, really cool. And our timer has just expired. So we're going to get the Slytherin locket installed and call it a day. Not straight, but it'll do. I mean, I don't throw things straight on the counter, do you? Alright, so does this actually attach anywhere? Okay, so we're moving on to another piece with the great big section there. So I will let that go. We shall find ourselves someone wonderful to raid out. And from what I see, there is a whole pile of people available. Let me just check and see who's live. It's Wednesday, which is becoming a bit of a, particularly in the summer, a bit of a busy slot. So let's see if we can find somebody interesting to raid. We always have Zerod and Leroy doing their head-to-head, which we can do. What else do we have available? That's probably the big one. I mean, we've got... There's bingo going on. Oh, hey!
Hello.
Hey there, all puppins. Good to see you. I was just about to head out, actually. And I think we're going to go to Zerod today. We went to Leroy last week. And I think today we're going to head out to Zerod. So they're doing 1.20 co-op stuffs with Leroy. So, and he calls it Leroy calls it co-op or hardcore early game. Early game is a little scary, which makes me wonder if they had borked it last week when I wasn't able to be watching. So we'll head over and we're going to drop in on Zeroed. Don't go! Aww. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'll be back tomorrow morning. Let's see, does that one work? Exit. Okay, so this one is coming up in Mountain Time, but the next stream will be tomorrow morning at noon Mountain Time. Noon Mountain Time? No, can't be. Obviously I got that wrong. 10 to noon Mountain Time. So noon Eastern, yes, until 2. Now Thursdays tend to run a little bit long, but we'll see how it goes. We've got a lot of errands and stuff to do. Stream for another 6 hours. Lego! Yeah. I have not put the VOD of the Lego stream up because there was some oopsies in the middle with my name showing up, so I just haven't got those blanked out yet, and that will go straight to YouTube. But that was what Mr. Isle's referring to, I believe, is the fact that that was a 7.5 hour stream. Okay, so for those of you that need a reminder, if you wish to hang out in the very quiet Discord from time to time, or have any feedback, comments, questions, etc. Sorry, I'm just trying to clear a button here. If you have any of that sort of stuff that you want to let me know about, feel free to stick it in that Discord. Otherwise, we are going to head in and say hello to Zeroed as I just crashed my Stream Deck. Yay! Try it again. Oh, there we go. Magic button ahoy! Nope, crashed it again. We're going to manually raid. Excuse the crazy arms. If anybody else can spell raid faster than I can, who's a mod, go for it. But I think I can get here. I'm just trying not to, like, eat the mic or the camera while I'm here. Raid. XER. 0ED. I think that's enough. And, nope, apparently not. I may have accidentally typed that into some old chat. Okay. We're going to try this the classic way. Buttons, buttons, buttons. We've got the buttons. There we go. All right. Sorry about all of that. So thank you to everybody who hung out today. I want to say a special thank you to Fantastic Shock Fox for being our mod through this whole thing, as well as Benson. They are fantastic moderators. Thank you, Fantastic Shock Fox, for the clues spent for the hill today. Also, thank you to Stormy Owl, James Curry, and Owl Poppins for popping up and hanging out. And if you were just hanging out and lurking, I really do appreciate that everybody was here. You guys make my day every single day, so I will be able to be back tomorrow. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. Grab a set of emotes if you need them, and I will see you on the other side. Last note before I say go is that I always recommend get both sides of the picture if you can. So they tend to recommend on ZeroStream a multistream.tv link or a simultwitch.tv. So go for one of those, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye for now.